How's it going, guys? It's your boy, Lieutenant Dan, here for the first time in a very long time doing a Falcons film breakdown. This one on Drake London, the first-round pick by the Atlanta Falcons in 2022 out of USC. Oh, wow. Here we go. We're actually going to do one of these things. Make sure you guys hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. Share this out to your friends and family, all the Falcons fans. And I'm sorry we've taken so long to actually get these videos going, but let's get it in. Drake London, what can I say about him? Top of the route here, falls down, a little slip, then runs out of room, and Marcus tries to force it in there. But what he's reminding me of just from the limited snaps is Julio Jones, Brian Finneran. Big, tough, giant wide receivers that can catch just about anything and do just about anything, even in a limited space. Here you see at the bottom of the screen, Drake just cuts inside. And there's definitely a respect that you have to give a little bit to Drake London. He can take these hits and take these personal fouls for corners and safeties and linebackers trying to twist his helmet and grab the face mask and hit him high, but it doesn't faze him. It doesn't really hit him that bad. Drake at the top of the screen, Pitts at the other top. Then they slip in between each other. Drake goes low and Pitts goes high, and they open up Drake, and then he bowls over a Saints player here. And you'll see it on the right-hand side of the screen. You have Pitts actually on the inside, and then Drake moves and takes the low, so high-low kind of technique here, and then bowls through. This is the kind of play that you're going to see a lot from a Drake London. Top of the screen here for Drake. And honestly, same route as they had done before. This time he doesn't fall down and takes that first down. And they're going to eat that up every time, especially if you put Pitts on the inside. Now you got all your linebackers sitting there wondering what is going to happen, and then you open up some space on the outside. And Drake just honestly is making things tough. Bottom of the screen, cuts across, a little bit of push, just a bit of an overthrow. If you'd been able to cut out of that route a little bit quicker, and Mariota had been able to place this ball where it needed to be, even with the linebacker pressure where he takes the hit, I think you deliver that ball in Drake's hands and he's able to take off with that. So up to this point, watching all of these different ones, you have Drake at the top of the screen here, little cut to the outside, or excuse me, inside, cut back to the outside. They just want to open the hip explosion for a Drake London. Every one of these plays has been, I want to open up explosion for Drake London to find openings in the small spaces and then allow him to take on that mismatch and win it. Top of the screen, gonna bounce to the inside, quickly steps back to the outside. And while you don't gain a lot of yards off of that, that's the kind of explosive play they've been putting Pitts and London in. And I wonder if that is where they're going to go with London's, specifically, or all their wide receivers are going to go that way specifically. But with that being said, those were the only receptions that Drake London had. And it's funny that this first Falcons film breakdown might not even reach 5 minutes. Specifically, there really wasn't much left from the Drake London, videos, play selections that the All-22 film had. So it's funny to see Drake London. And you can go back and rewind this video and go take a look at some things, and make sure you guys go to the comments and tell me what you think of Drake London week 1. I mean, they did a great job against Kyle Pitts, but Drake London was open on certain parts of the game, and then suddenly they just took him completely out of the whole process. So I wonder what that means for the Falcons going into week 2 against the Rams, or what that means for the Falcons going forward into the 2023 NFL draft. Will they even get to that point where they will want another guy or they'll want another, high explosive wide receiver, especially with Pitts in London in the first game having to be heavily held down and Cordero Patterson doing well. But that's another discussion for another time. My name is Lieutenant Dan. This was a Falcons film breakdown. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure that you share this out to your friends and family. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Notification bell to be notified by all of the videos that will be popping out. I appreciate it, and y'all take it easy. Peace.